Hey everybody, it's Kalymnios here from thethoughtgym.com. I hope you're having a fantastic week. This week I want to share with you a little secret, if you call it, for having unbelievable health, energy and vitality. As you know, it's something I'm massively passionate about. Energy, without energy and health and vitality, all your dreams, they may be just dreams. They'll remain as dreams, because until you've got the energy to do the things that you want to do, they're not going to get done. Simple as that. Or if they do get done, it's going to be short-lived because you've not got that basis, that foundational energy, vitality and health. So this week, I want to talk about something which maybe people don't talk about too much when it comes to feeling energized. Are you ready for it? Well, before I tell you what it is, let me tell you why I'm telling you this particular one this week. The reason I'm telling you this is because earlier in the week I did something for the first time in this particular way anyway, and I just wanted to share that with you as well. And that was, I've started volunteering for the Red Cross under the First Aid banner, Event First Aid. So you've probably heard of the Red Cross because it's a massive international organisation, and they have different areas that they deal with, whether it's emergency response or looking after immigrants, but I'm dealing with Event First Aid. And my first ever event, in fact, was quite an exciting one because it was at Buckingham Palace here in London, where there was a tea party that the Queen and Prince Philip were hosting. In fact, they were there. We did get to see them from afar. I think it was about 30-40 meters away that they were. And they had about 7,000 guests there, who are all these people that get invited for a variety of reasons because they've been of service to the country in some way. So it was quite exciting for that to be my first event, and it was also quite relieving that it wasn't what I expected in terms of, I thought maybe I was going to walk into probably an episode of ER in my first ever event, but actually it was mainly people with blisters, women with blisters wearing their brand new spanking shoes. They're all dolled up with their new dresses and their hair and their hats and everything, and they're walking in these new shoes on the grass, and they're always getting blisters. So that was the majority of the cases that we had. But my point is this, is that it's about giving service to other people. It's about volunteering. So volunteering is something that I've done from a young age, on and off. It hasn't been consistent, I must admit. But whether that was volunteering as a leader at Scouts, or volunteering on the committee from my local Toastmasters group, or on the leadership team for the S group, I'm doing some sort of volunteering where I'm putting my time in and I'm not really asking for any financial reward, but really I am getting some kind of reward, because you do get a reward, a sense of satisfaction, a sense of just helping other people makes you feel good. But the point I want to make, and it's something that I teach in my Energy Beat model, which you can find out more about by clicking on the link on this page right now, is that really it actually helps you with energy as well. You feel energized when you give of yourself to other people, provided that, of course, that you are in a state that you can give. You're not giving all your money away when you haven't looked after your own habits and you haven't looked after your own life firstly. I think you've got to first help yourself before you can help other people. It's like that metaphor of when you're on a plane and the oxygen mask comes down and they say, remember to put your own mask on first before you even put that on your child. Which you think, oh my God, I want to save my child. But in actual fact, you can't help anyone else if you can't help yourself first, because then you're, in the plane metaphor at least, you won't be around to help anyone. So once you're in a position to help other people, I think giving of yourself, whatever it is so valuable. Think about maybe a time in your life right now where you didn't have so much sleep and you hadn't eaten well, but you were doing something for the greater good. You were doing something beyond yourself. Did you find the energy to do that thing? My guess, my supposition is that yes, you did. I see it like each year we do this thing called Basket Brigade, which is part of the Anthony Robbins Foundation, and we do it as part of our Yes group in London. And really what this is making up baskets of food and delivering them on the 23rd of December, so the day before Christmas Eve, to families in need who otherwise would go hungry. And you see people come in there. We start at like 7 AM, so people are getting there at like 7 AM and they've driven like halfway across the country, or even if they're just from London, you're still getting up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. You've probably gone to bed quite late before for one reason or another, and yet these guys are so energized, they're so vibrant, they're so happy to be there. And it's not because they've eaten brilliantly, it's not because they've slept brilliantly, it's not because they've gone and done a morning workout, it's because they're providing something of service to other people. And it's something that I just want you to acknowledge and realize that part of having this whole abundance, this holistic health and energy model, is not just in the food, it's not just in the nutrition, which is all very important, but it's also partly being of service to other people. So that's what I want to leave you with this week. I want you to think about how can you be of service to other people. You might volunteer once a month, 1 hour a week, 1 hour a month. It might be just one day a year, like doing the basket brigade. Maybe it's even just buying someone a cup of coffee that you don't know in a coffee shop who they may have the money, they may not have the money, but you just want to be of service to someone else. And think about how that makes you feel. But I do recommend some ongoing volunteering work to get maximum benefit. Think about that this week. Remember to like, share, subscribe to this channel. I really love hearing your comments, so do remember to comment as well. I look forward to hearing from you, and until next week, remember to find somewhere to be of service to other people, and I will see you very soon. Take care, bye bye.